Hey you guys, welcome to the West Collects YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching, consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you do, go ahead and tap the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post videos and go live right here on the YouTube. Want to support the channel some more? Go ahead and smash the like button. It helps out and I definitely would appreciate it. Welcome back to another video. And today, we're going to be looking at Batman Beyond. And I got a cool story on behind how I obtained this Funko Pop. Also, we got 2 new chases that's going to be added into the collection and I'm going to be revealing in today's video. So, sit back, relax, go grab a snack, and let the video begin. So, hopefully everybody is having a wonderful day. And for this first chase that we're going to be debuting, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you again. I know I always thank Rudy, but Rudy always helped me out with finding Funko Pops. And like I always tell you guys, please go ahead and check Rudy's Mercari page out because he always has something for sale. You know, you won't be disappointed if you're looking for particular Funko Pops. I know he has a variety of range from DC heroes to Masters of the Universe, sports figures, you know what I mean? He got a little bit of everything, you know, and how I obtained this Batman Beyond is because of him. How I obtained these 2 chases is because of him. So, thank you once again, Rudy. I always appreciate you looking out for me. And without further ado, here is the first chase. So here we have Weaponized Rick from Rick and Morty. Check him out. Definitely dope, man. And we're going to take him out of the box and get a closer look. But first, look at the side of the box. And this is the common version on the side of the box. This is the chase version of the Funko Pop inside right there. So the slightly difference of the Pops is the mouth, as you can see. And then moving on back to the back of the box, here is the rest of the collection that you can collect. Now for me, I will say I will be trying to get Weaponized Morty just to have the 2 in my collection and possibly Snow Dog. Reason being, I used to have a dog about the same size as this Snow Dog right here, and we used to call her Snowball. So, oh, her name, the dog name is Snowball. That's crazy. I said Snow Dog. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to try to find Snowball because that was like one of my first dogs coming up as a kid. My mom loved that dog and it meant a lot to me and her. And here is the side of the box, as you can see. And we're going to take him out to get a closer look. I also took some pictures that I will be throwing up on the screen for you guys to take a look at as well. The rotating display still not arrived yet. I got to check with UPS on why the delay with my package. But then again, it was snowing on the East Coast. And I did order it from New York. So that could be the reason behind the delay. And as soon as it get here, I will be putting that back into the video. Because I know you guys enjoy it, and I enjoy it too when I look at these videos on the playback. I just like adding that to the videos. Just a little something extra to give people to see, you know. So here he goes, right here. I had to put him on a stand. Check him out. Definitely looks dope. And Weaponized Rick debuted in Season 1, Episode 10. This is where Rick and Morty comes back to their house, in a sense, and they kidnap Morty, take him back to the Rick planet. That's what I call it, because everything on this planet is Rick. The people who judge you, as far as the council members and the king and all that, and everything is Rick. So when they come back through the portal in the beginning of the episode, because Rick's daughter is happy that Rick is back home with the family and she was going to make him pancakes for breakfast, 2 of the Weaponized Ricks bust through the portal with Rick and Morty, and they kill Rick and they take Morty back with them to Rick's planet right there. And there's a bunch of Easter eggs in that episode. If you just pay attention, you'll see some things like just do it. It'll say just Morty, just something like that, just Rick or something like that. There's a lot of stuff pertaining to different things outside of Rick and Morty that you'll find in the episode if you just listen and look carefully. So yeah, another cool feature about this Funko Pop is his head actually moves back and forth right there like that. And then look around on the back. Not too shabby. So leave a comment down in the comment section if you have this chase in your collection and how much did you pay for it. For me, I bought this Funko Pop right here for $10, and I know right now on the Funko app and PPG is being valued at like $12. So not too high of a chase, you know, and I always like collecting chases for any one of the pops that I'm into, and when I seen it, had to have it. Now the next chase that we have is going to be Sentinel Arm Morty. So check him out. And this debuted in season 2. No, season 3. I'm sorry, episode 2. And this is when Rick and Morty is inside like this desert type style field, and there's a cage where they fighting to the death, and they walk past this truck that got some hanging arms in it, and Rick go ahead and uses one of his infused guns, takes the DNA and the plasma from that arm and injects Morty with it, and then that's how Morty wound up getting this strong one arm right here. The arm actually takes over Morty's body and go kick butt in that episode. He wound up having a flashback about the actual person who was like, oh, you know, what's the matter? You never seen your family get killed or whatever? So that guy gets demolished, and then the king who, I guess, destroyed the whole village in that episode gets taken out as well. And so we're going to take Morty out of the box, get a closer look at him, and then move right on to what this video is mostly about, Batman Beyond. Yep. Just drop them on the table just like that. Somebody is crying at home. He just dropped a chase. Oh my God. Just relax. It's not damaged. Jesus Christ. Alright, so here's a better look at Morty and his strong one arm bandit. Right there, as you see, it got the blood on his hand and on his thumb. And I like how Funko did, man. They got this down packed to a T as far as the details is concerned. Definitely dope. They should have given him like a little mean face. Like, how you got this one arm with blood on it, but you smiling? That's what they should have did. But yeah, man, here he goes. Definitely cool pop right here to add to my collection. And that is going to be it for the 2 chases that are now added into my collection. Now, let's move on ahead. Talk about Batman Beyond. For those that don't know, Batman Beyond debuted in 1999. And this cartoon right here came on Channel 11. That is the CW, Warner Brothers channel, for those that don't know. And the backstory behind Batman Beyond and who became Batman Beyond was Terry McGinnis. And how he became Batman Beyond is because Bruce Wayne in Batman Beyond, they showed an older version. He was much older, and it started out in 2023. We're already in 2021, so, you know, they was already ahead of time with putting this cartoon out and, you know, thinking already ahead within the future itself, because they had flying cars and, you know, if you watch Batman Beyond, do you know exactly how it was all put together and how it was displayed, and even from the comics and everything like that there. But the reason Terry McGinnis became Batman is because Bruce Wayne had an altercation where during the fight in airplane hangar, I believe he had like a slight heart attack, because when he was fighting the criminals, he was like, oh, and then you hear like the heartbeat, like do 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 do, and he clench up, like he clenched his chest, and then he bends over and falls on the ground. So he was trying to save a girl that had been missing. I forgot her name. And then he was defenseless, so he wound up picking up a gun. And when he picked up that gun, he pointed at the criminal, and the criminal took off. And so after that, he did something that he swore he would never do. He swore he would never use any type of guns towards anybody, you know what I mean, when fighting crime or whatever the case may be. And he did that. And so after doing that, he came to a conclusion and a decision that he will no longer be Batman. So he went back to his home and hung up his bat suit. Now for Terry, he was out and about, and he ran into the Joker crew. And during that time, he was actually saving his girlfriend, which was a baddie in the cartoon. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. Y'all can, you know what I mean, put her at how you ever want to put her at. But, you know what I mean, she was bad. That's just how I feel. Anyway, so he wound up doing that. And then as he's out and about, and he goes to the mansion, whatever, he escapes from that, and he wound up stumbling upon Bruce Wayne's mansion. And Bruce is outside, whatever the case may be, and he falls to the ground, and he helps Bruce get back up, takes him inside, give him his medication, you know, and Bruce falls asleep in a chair. And then he's like, oh, I probably should call my father because I'm probably in deep shit. Like, I'm in a lot of trouble. And he wound up picking up the phone, but nobody answers. And he walks around, and he hears a bat and a clock behind him. And that's when he stumbles upon finding the bat cave. He walks down the steps, and then Bruce smacks him with the cane and tells him, get the hell out. Get out of here. And that's when he found out that Bruce Wayne was Batman. So when he go back home, his mother tell him the sad news. His father been killed by the Joker crew, and his father left a disc inside one of the pictures that him and his father was in the picture frame. So he finds the disc, and on that disc, there's encrypted information in regards to a biohazard weapon that, what's my man's name? Mr. Powers, I forget his first name, but the new head of Wayne Enterprises is making in Wayne Industries. He's making his biohazard weapon to take over, you know what I mean, and try to be just the #1 person in the world and have everybody underneath him, and he'd be the #1 ruler in a sense. So Terry goes back to Bruce's mansion, and, you know, he's like, I got this disc. And he's like, oh, I knew you weren't going to help me. So Bruce wound up opening the mansion door, letting him inside, checking out the disc. And after that, he tells him that he needs to go take the disc to Commissioner Gordon, whatever the case may be. So Terry leaves. And after he running into Mr. Powers in the street, he wound up chucking the disc up in the air because Mr. Powers found out that he had the disc in his possession. So he wound up meeting him in the street like, you know what I want, you know what I mean, give it up. And Terry was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And he chucks it up in the sky, and then he wound up running off and escaping. And then he emerged from the shadows after they leave, and all of a sudden after that, the dog, it cuts to another scene, the dog start barking in the front lawn of Bruce's mansion, but he's tied to the gate, and Bruce opened the window, and he was like, what? And he shoots a Batman boomerang out and frees the dog, and the dog comes inside. And then that's when they discover that the suit is taken. And then Terry is seen in the next scene flying about within the suit. At first he couldn't control it. He's like all over the place and flying crazy or whatever the case may be. And then he wants to obtain and have control over the suit. And then that's how, after that, he became Batman. And so, you know, definitely, if you haven't watched Batman Beyond, give it a look at. And for me, this was one of the cartoons that I actually watched on a daily, man. I come home from school, catch it in the afternoon, and watch it early Saturday morning. So I actually paid $20 for this Funko Pop right here. I didn't check the value on it, but y'all know me, I will put a photo up of the value of this Funko Pop right now. And once again, can't thank Jerry enough for looking out for me. I'm not gonna take him out of the box. I already put some photos up so you guys can see I already took him out already. So you can check out those photos, you know. And I like how they the details on this pop. He got the mean face, and it's very simple and subtle. Nothing too much into it. All black, you know what I mean, Funko Pop with the Batman Beyond logo on his chest, and then you got the belt I actually seen somebody else's video was saying that there was a gap in between like the legs and the torso or whatever the case may be. But when I took mine out of the box, I did not see that, man. So mine was in great condition. And so yeah, here on the back of the box, here's the rest of the collection that you can collect. And I want to go after Nightwing. That's what I'm going to go after. I want to go get Nightwing. And I probably want to get Harley Quinn with the mallet. Just because she looks dope with holding that mallet in her hand. Right there. So, here's the side. Check it out. Then once again, front. And that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I definitely would appreciate it if you could go ahead and smash that like button and tell a friend to come watch this video and watch the other video that is here up on the channel. I will see you guys in the next video that will be posted on Saturday. Everybody have a blessed evening, a blessed day, and I see you guys Saturday. I'm out. Peace.